When we think of a defensive liability, that is a player who keeps getting scored on, or the other team keeps scoring because of them and they can't really do much about it. But how about when they can do something about it? And that's what we're about to take a look at today. The Boston Celtics, Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown attacking the defensive liability in Cam Thomas. And we're going to see how Cam Thomas was able to counteract the fact of being the defensive liability. Mismatches. Derek White swings over to Drew Holiday. Holiday handoff into Jayson Tatum. But even understand Ben Simmons at this point in time. Because since they got into this handoff action so quick, swing, immediately, another handoff, Ben's leaving. You see this gap, you need to recover, but there's not much time to communicate. And it's Cam Thomas, who you're unsure if we should even switch this action. So Ben Simmons at this point chases over. Cam Thomas, now they're like, oh shit, we're switching? I don't even know. I'm just kind of playing as we go. Ball gets thrown to Drew. He's just now dropped back because he's way more concerned about Tatum than he was to switch on to Drew. Now Drew gets that shot. Boom, hit. That's 3 points for Boston that they're scoring off of Cam Thomas exploitation. And now we're also going to track Cam Thomas's points. 3-0 right now. So now Cam Thomas comes back on the other side. And I know at halftime, it was a point of emphasis to get Cam Thomas going because he is their best scorer. So remember, drop coverage, bag. Keep it simple. Pull ups, they far back. Cam Thomas, shot over the top bucket. 3-2. Peep. Because once White sets this screen right here, Cam Thomas knows he's already going this direction. But as Tatum's already leaving, he now has to do what? Hop out while he's already going downhill. So now he's forced to break his base. Tatum gets a good bit of separation, but luckily, Tatum misses that. And now let's see who's able to actually get their bucket. Simmons, you know what he's going to do. He's going to pass the ball. Now Cam Thomas got the rock. He shoots it because he does not give a who is contesting his shot, because he jumps about 3 feet in the air and the ball goes here and his release point's all the way at the moon. You know what I'm saying? So boom, shot goes up, bucket, right? 3-5. Instead of it being Jayson Tatum, let Jaylen Brown get his. Now he has Wilson, screened by White. Now he gets Cam. He jumps out once again because he's late where he's supposed to be for this coverage. Jaylen Brown spins out. And even though he loses it a little, gives it up, swing to Tatum, play is now over because he still has a mismatch, which is Cam Thomas, right? So how do you take advantage of this? Utilize the size. Gets the ball back to the basket, just overcommitting, reaching when he just you should know damn well you're not going to get it. You pick up a foul. Notice how this play layers though, right? Notice how it layers. Back screen, guess what? Brooklyn, one of the most notorious teams right now in the league for switching. What are they going to do once again? Switch. Jaylen Brown, Cam Thomas on him. Understand how he's even guarding this. I could not even tell you what his coverage was for that post up. I could not tell you, bro. So boom, he picks up the second foul. And now this is going to set up this next play. Another side out of bounds. Drew Holiday, who they oftentimes like to post up as well. Just throw it straight to Drew Holiday. Cam Thomas on Drew Holiday. You just picked up 2 fouls, so your aggression is going to drop. And you're just going to be more conservative as a defender because you just don't want to get out the game for fouling all the time because you want to get buckets. That's what you do. So, boom, Holiday, bump. Understand what's about to happen right here off the ball. Mikal Bridges on the dig to try to discourage this, and also notice Nick Claxton, most importantly, too, right? And since Cam Thomas was the one to get exploited, now since the ball gets picked up, Mikal Bridges is now jumping out to Jaylen Brown. Nick Claxton is going to Jaylen Brown as well because he's trying to recover for Mikal Bridges, who we think might double team and may be late. So what now is freed up? Al Horford, who's now shuffling over to that left, now he gets that shot. 6-5. First things first. Cam Thomas being a little physical to start. So when Drew goes to set this screen, he understands Cam Thomas is going to leave to show and maybe give Claxton some more time to get back. But understand what he does at this point in time, right? Screens, he hits, and now he's still maintaining contact after that hit, right? So boom, hits, turns, and then is able to buy himself more time before Claxton is able to close up the gap that he has for that lob pass. And he turns over that left shoulder so he could see the ball actually go over and he could find it and locate it. So now, peep Jaylen Brown. That cut was so important because it took out Wilson. Wilson's seen someone cut baseline, and now he steps over into that paint fully, leaving Derek White open right there at that wing. So, boom, another bucket, 8-6. By the way, this is live, so I did the score check, but regardless, stick with me. Now let's keep it pushing. When you end up going to set the screen or hand off to roll or slip, you must be able to get here and use your peripheral. Do you see an open lane? Is this player dropping back under and switching? And if you see that lane, go and slip out, open up to the ball so you can see it, make this catch, and be able to do what you need to. Get a bucket or even make a play like Drew did on the pass play. 10-6 at this point, right? Ben Simmons, you know he not going to score and try to get a bucket. He passing everything, dog. He passing everything. So you got Cam Thomas coming over here. Remember what I said about the drop coverage? Keep the bag simple. If they drop back too far, get into your pull-up. If they play up, you get by. And so now Al Horford, he's going up as Cam Thomas was already clearing that screen. So now what could he do? Turn the corner, get by, and get that lay, right? 10-8. And this count is so important because it allows you to understand, is he actually getting exploited? And is he the reason for the loss? Jaylen Brown, Cam Thomas, right? He just won his ISO. He already got the mismatch. He just want to get to work. And Cam Thomas got to play some solid defense right here. About to play some solid defense, right? Maybe for 95% of the possession, because now he gets here, gets into that contest, hits arm. Now you allow Jaylen Brown to get to the free throw line, shoot 2. That's now 12-8. Lob by shooter goes wrong, right? Cam Thomas is the one who's got to get back. This is why he was getting exploited for making mistakes like this. Is that even a mistake, or is that shit just dumb? I don't know. By the way, I did not count that bucket to the score total because he would have been scored on anyways. That play was just dumb. I had to show it. Look at Cam Thomas's head, right? Look at his head. Whole time, he did not take one glance at Peyton Pritchard. Because when you're playing in these scenarios, it's not about who's right here in front of you, right? It's about what's going on over here. What's the help defenders looking like? Because now what Cam Thomas is able to see is when he takes that step over, Horford takes that step over, and so does Pritchard. And so now seeing Horford, he turns back, and when he gets into his drive going right, cuff that pickup. Horford's not there to help. Nobody's there to protect the rim, and so now I just got to lay Peyton Pritchard. Cam Thomas, right? Cam Thomas is a right-handed player, and now he's going to go and get to this corner and shoot that right-left. This is one of the biggest myths that coaches will tell you in basketball. They'll tell you that if you're a righty, you always got to shoot left-right. But when you're shooting curls, it might be better for you to go right-left. Because as a right-handed player, when you go right-left, your base is already tilted a little bit to that left side, right? Whereas if you go over that left shoulder, you got to turn that whole foot in, turn that other foot in, and then you may have to counterbalance in the air. Whereas if you go right-left like Cam Thomas did right there, your base is already set as if you take a regular catch and shoot shot. So now Cam Thomas goes up and he doesn't got to worry about turning his shoulders. His shoulders are already squared. His feet are already there. And now he may just have some lateral movement he needs to take care of. And that moonshot, of course it goes down. Score check, 13-12. So now Derek White, ill-advised pass. Tried to pull it back at the last second, couldn't get it. So now Cam Thomas right here. Notice this change of pace that he's about to do. Gets to the three-point line, hedges a little bit. Now Brissett's out the frame. And understand this footwork he's about to get into right here. That 1-2 is a 1-2 as if he's going to actually jump and go dunk the ball, right? And that just deceived Jaylen Brown. Understand how it really deceived Jaylen Brown. Because he gets here, gets that stop, eyes up. Right, left, look at Jaylen Brown's approach. He's thinking he's going to get to the rim, but he gets into a float. So now he just gets a wide open float. Boom. You may think he may go take another shot because he's hit 2 straight. But when it comes down to scoring, what you do is you read the floor and you count heads. You count bodies and see where are players stacked up. In a situation like this in transition, you got one on the side with 3 players. So there's going to be a lot of pressure when I just swing the ball. He's not going and looking to score. He's going and counting to see where players are. And if there's a play to be made, there's a play to be made. Just gives that to Macau. He gets to the rim. He gets that too. So now that's 17-12. He's winning the battle. Now you got Jaylen Brown attacking Cam Thomas once again. And now his coverage right here, he was already set by the time Jaylen Brown decided to go and turn that corner. So good defense to start. But that's not the problem. This is the problem. Once the ball gets out of Jaylen Brown's hands, notice Cam Thomas's efforts, right? Notice his efforts. Unacceptable. Because the second this ball leaves, you should be in a rush to get back to whoever you got, so then your defense could get set once again and leave the offense with minimal time on the shot clock to be able to do something. So now he just jots back instead of running back to Derek White. And now Derek White ends up getting a shot from the top of the key. Whereas if he did get back, he would have been able to be squared and set, and Derek White would have had about 6 seconds to be able to go and get a bucket by himself. Once again, you got Derek White, Jaylen Brown attacking the mismatch. So now, at this point in time, you may see Jaylen Brown go. Even though he didn't directly go and attack Cam Thomas still is responsible for what's about to transpire here with this bucket by Jaylen Brown, because you got to understand the defender's perspective. Because with this screen right here, the defender's also thinking about, oh, where's the screen coming from? How must I guard the screen? So all of this focus is not put onto Jaylen Brown because Cam Thomas is the one that's getting attacked. So now he's not really focused all on Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown is now able to get to where he wants, and he just kind of leads his defender there. Gets that shot. Low-key, he did hit him, but he still is able to get that bucket. Once again, Jaylen Brown, Cam Thomas. Wait, he just waved him off. But understand what he's going to do. Come right back. Come right back. Cam Thomas, once again, in this action. Now he has to guard Jaylen Brown's show, trying to get back. And at this point in time, it's extremely vital that you communicate, because Dennis Schroeder has to guard two from in this paint and Jayson Tatum. So as Jrue Holiday is getting recomposed and gathering himself, Cam Thomas has got to hustle back and just tell Schroeder, go, right? You got to really hustle back. So then you turn, you just get right back to Derek White so Schroeder could get right back to Tatum. And not have to play on such a long and late close. Because now Tatum pump fake right there in the mid-range might be the closest shot that he damn near took outside that dunk. Despite the fact that Cam Thomas is the one that's getting scored on the other side, what matters is how well are you able to make up for that on the offensive side, right? So, what, 19-17 right now? Off this screen, Jrue Holiday here, breaks that base, step back. That's a hell of a goddamn contest. That's one hell of a contest. But it's Cam Thomas though, right? It's Cam Thomas, boom, bucket. That's tough. That's just tough. 2019. Now watch Cam Thomas. Do you think that Jacques Vaughn wrote up an inbounds play for Cam Thomas to go that route on that play? Fuck no, he did not. Because this is what a player looks like. Not being a robot and running the route that the coach said to do and doing what you see and making a play. You know? So now Cam Thomas just gets here. Long as two, don't matter. He's shooting. It's Cam Thomas. It's a bucket. And now Al Horford, told you can't hide the mismatch. You can't hide the mismatch. Jayson Tatum, get down, get down. I don't even want to score. Not Jaylen Brown. You got the mismatch. You go to work. And on Cam Thomas's part, what type of defense is this? Like I said before, what are you trying to do? You trying to play him straight up, 3-quarter, front? I don't know. You trying to make up some new shit? Goddamn negative straight up or some shit? Like you turning your back, negative 3-quarter? What the fuck? So now he just throws that in. Come on, bro. Like, what is this? What is this? You back to back. You back to back, bro. Like Drake with a fucking single, bro. Come on, man. Now Al Horford turns that shit. Boom. He gets that lay. Make that shit 21-22. Look at Jayson Tatum, right? Gets that switch of Cam Thomas. Let's attack once again. Let's attack once again. And understand, at this point in time when he makes that catch, he just was able to see Cam Thomas jump out to that middle from his peripheral. So now once he gets here, boom, spin that other way because I know I got an angle. You jumped out and you're not playing me straight up. Simple as that. So now here, boom, Euro. Did he even get hit? Hold on. Did he even get hit? That might have been a damn flop. Hold on. This might have been a flop. Whoa. Hold. Hey, hold there, buddy. Hold there, buddy. But I don't think he got hit in his chin. He got hit in his sternum. And he doing all this, bro? Come on, bro. Bro, that's a tech. Ain't that a fine nowadays? Ain't that a fine, bro? I ain't with the flop, bro. I ain't with the flopping. You can't try to bail out and then do this to the ref. Nah, bro. You getting cooked, bro. You getting cooked. You just getting cooked. That's all it is. You getting cooked. You know, you got hit in your sternum. Take it like a man. Keep shit pushing and go get your bucket because that's what Cam Thomas do. But now he's down 23-22. But that's the end of that breakdown, though. What is the score? 23-22. Despite being the person that got picked on every single time, in the second half, Cam Thomas was only a -1 in terms of points production and points cost. Only a -1. So is he really a defensive liability when he's able to score so much and produce so much on that other side?